through. I'm taking back my life. All you did was use it. You break it, you lose it. Sorry, your time is up. Now I'm coming back to life. I'm taking back my life. Sorry, your time is up. Now I'm coming back to life. Too late, begging on the floor for me. I'm not the same. I'm standing on my own 2 feet. I'm taking back my life. All you did was use it. You break it, you lose it. Sorry, your time is up. Now I'm coming back to life. I'm taking back my love. Sorry, your time is up. Now I'm coming back to life.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is JD Moonin. I'm coming at you guys with a stamina DK build, okay? It's been a long time. I know most people think I fell off from ESO, didn't play anymore, didn't do any of that good stuff. Anyways, well, I'm back. So let's discuss some, I guess you could say, some sets, what I'm running on my Stam DK. Anyway, so on my Stam DK, I've tested a lot of defense sets as of late. I've tested everything from Pariah to you name it. Anyway, so the one that I found that works the best so far is Blessed. This is the one that I'm going to be running probably in the entire patch on stamina. I think Blessed is insane. It actually gives a ton of mitigation, as well as Sword and Board. Sword and Board gives a lot of mitigation as well. Now I do run a reinforced shield on my back bar. Now, so let's talk about front bar. What am I running on front bar here? Front bar I'm running what's called Mall of Diamonds Victory. This came out this patch. This is a Blackwood patch. This came out this patch. What this set does, it gives 124 weapon and spell damage. 3 items give 634 critical damage, and then 124 weapon damage again on the 4-piece. Now the 5-piece is pretty strong in my opinion. So while in combat, using an ability with a range of 7 meters or less grants you range supremacy, okay? Adding 400 or 422 weapon and spell damage to your damage over time and ranged attacks. Now, so what I find interesting about this set, okay? Let's just read this 5-piece one more time. While in combat, okay? While in combat, Using an ability with a range of 7 meters or less grants you range supremacy for 5 seconds, adding 422 weapon and spell damage to your damage over time in ranged attacks. So the reason why I definitely feel like this set is insane is because you also have this. While in combat, using an ability with range over 7 meters grants you a melee supremacy for 5 seconds. So this is super good on DK. Let me explain why. So this attack here is 7 meters. So 7 meters less, going to fall into that. It's going to give us range supremacy. As well as this right here, this is 10 meters, which is going to give us melee supremacy. So both of these are going to increase. Basically, one will increase the other. So, and you're going to use this in every rotation anyways. So you're increasing the damage to both of these. Okay, as well as your executioner. It's going to also apply damage to your volatile armor, deep slash, you name it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So when you do a regular rotation, these are just going to get more damage. Okay, so that's what I've been running so far right now. Let's go look at the gear. I'm running, of course, Bloodspawn, and now I am running 5 heavy and 2 medium. I'm running medium on the belt and bracers, okay, and the gloves. So as well as running Malakath. Okay, I'm running Malakath, Bandit Brutality, and I'm also running 1 Necklace of Trainee to give me maximum health. So all of my armor pieces are going to be in pin. Okay, because I feel like critical damage is doing a lot of damage right now this patch. I'm running on the back bar. I'm running damage, health, poisons. Okay, as well as I'm running a increased weapon damage, a berserker glyph on the front bar. Maul is also insane right now because Maul is going to increase your physical penetration and spell penetration. It increases both, so keep that in mind when you're building currently. The Maul and maces and dual wield, they're increasing spell penetration and physical penetration. So what's interesting, if you guys aren't aware, this is what Blessed does. Blessed, in my opinion, is insane. Okay. So what Blessed is doing is Blessed gives 2 armor buffs as well as 1 stamina recovery. Whenever you block an attack, you gain Meridia's Blessed armor for 5 seconds, causing you to dodge roll all incoming attacks. Okay, dodge all incoming attacks. This effect can occur once every 25 seconds. Now keep in mind this does not work on AoEs, but direct damage right now, in my opinion, is the biggest problem aside from being bombed by a Nightblade. And then, of course, Bloodspawn. If you guys aren't aware of Bloodspawn, just go read it. Bloodspawn is a mainstay on every single DK build that I make. They are so strong. I am currently running a Sharpened Maul. I think that Sharpened Maul is kind of the way to go. It's so powerful. Now, so buffed up without a buff and without my enchant on the front bar, I'm running 5873 weapon damage. I don't really feel like you need more than that. I know a lot of people are running like 8k weapon damage. I don't feel like you need that. Let's go over skills real quick. So on my skills, I'm running Executioner, Venomous Claw, Noxious Breath, Forward Momentum, Camouflage Hunter, and Take Flight on the front bar. On the back bar, however, I am running Vigor, Fragmented Shield, Volatile Armor, Deep Slash. It's also going to apply Minor Maim. This ability is so strong. AoE, Minor Maim, and the cone in front of you. Cauterize and Corrosive Armor. Sword and Shield is actually really strong this patch. Anybody who doesn't know that should probably test it out. It's very, very strong. Alright, now let's go over CP. So when I'm running in the green tree, it kind of doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to really go over all of everything in the CP tree. I'm just going to go over what I have up here in my slotteds. So in CP, in my slotted on the green tree, I've got whenever you use a potion or poison, you have 10% chance not to consume it. I feel like this is really good for gold. As well as I've got Steed's Blessing, increase my movement speed by 20% while out of combat. Rationer, again, that's just gold conservation. And then Gifted Rider, which is going to increase my mount speed by 10%. Now let's go to the blue tree. So in the blue tree, this is what we got going on. So I know that, the blue tree is a little bit different. You got a lot of places that you can put stuff. So we'll go over the 4 that I have in top. On the first one, I've got reduce your damage taken by area of effect attacks by 2% per stage, so minus 10%. I've got unassailable. I've got untamed aggression, which gives me 150 weapon and spell damage. I've got duelist rebuff, which is going to reduce the damage taken by single target attacks by 10%, as well as swift renewal, which increases my healing done with overtime effects. So that's going to affect both vigor and also cauterize. So keep in mind these are both heal over time effects. Okay, so now back to CP. Now in the red trees where, well, here, let's go back to the blue tree real quick so I can tell you my kind of interim stuff that I have. So I've got precision, that's all the way leveled up. I've also got Aldrich all the way leveled up, Aldrich Insight, and as well as tireless discipline all the way leveled up. These are passives that just go with you. You don't need to slot them. These are good stuff. You want these all the way up. Now over in this page here, we got 20 into bless, which gives us 2% increased healing done. And then in this one here, we've got 20 into quick recovery, which is 2% healing taken. We've got 20 into hardy, which is 2% damage reduction. 20 into elemental aegis, which is 2 damage reduction from frostwind, blah blah. Now I'm running this because I personally think, I have not tested this, but I think that this is also going to reduce the damage of like blast bones and things like that. So that's why I'm running that as well. All right, now over in extended might, I've got 25 into. I'm sorry, let me rephrase this. So I've got 20 into piercing, which is going to give me 700 offensive penetration. I've got 40 into battle mastery to increase my chance of applying a status effect for martial abilities, and then I've got mighty, so that's going to increase my weapon and spell damage from martial attacks by 100. Now I'm running this in flawless to apply a status effect, mainly because I do run volatile armor, and that will apply a status effect. Eventually, I'm gonna have this all the way leveled up to give me that 100 additional weapon and spell damage to my volatile armor. That's just a min max. So now let's go over to red tree here. Red tree, what I've got here, I've got 30 into tumbling. I'm gonna reduce that by 240 per dodge roll. I've got defiance, reduce the cost to break free by 220. Now, what I'm doing is so my slotteds, I've got Unchained. Unchained is going to give me a 55% cost reduction for my next stamina ability after 5 seconds of breaking free. I've got Juggernaut, which is while I'm under the effects of crowd control immunity, I take 10% less damage. I'm also running Survival Instincts, which is while I'm afflicted with a status effect, my core combat skills are reduced by 5%. This is insane. That is an insane passive and should be slotted. Got 50 into Mystic Tenacity, which is going to reduce the duration of elemental status effects. There's a reason for that. And then as well as Hero's Vigor, which is going to increase my health. I've got 16 in Hasty to increase my movement speed while sprinting. I've got Sprinter, which reduces the cost of sprinting by 40. Tireless Guardian, which reduces the cost of block by 20, which is what's going to reduce it by 40. As well as Savage Defense, which reduces my bash cost by 90 points, as well as Nimble Protector, increases my movement speed while bracing. It's just a slight movement speed, it's just by 3%. And then I have Fortification, which increases the amount of damage I can block by 4%. So now, and then I've also got Ironclad. I feel like Ironclad is better than Boundless Vitality. I've tried both of them. I think that Ironclad is just far superior. Armor is king this patch. I would suggest making sure you maximize on armor. So that's about it. I'll go ahead and put some footage in this video and everything. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you guys on the Magic of DK build video. So yeah, that's what I'm running on StamDK. Of course, I'll release more StamDK builds as the patch progresses. So I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.